Hello. I don't know why I have my headphones on. I'm not talking to anybody. Maybe I'll put on some music for myself. Welcome to the behind the GM screen. Today I will be actually fully prepping for my game tomorrow. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat, and I can do my best to answer. Let's see. So with game, one of the players is potentially going to be changing his character, and that player, if you've been watching before, I've seen anything before, is Kynan, and he is our cleric. I'm going to keep what I have for him, but I'm not going to do anything else with it. That's all right. Let's see. So what do I need to do? This is Scrivener. This is what I have decided. This is what I like using for campaigns. The last time that I've tried using them, a few times when I've tried using it, it gets a bit bloated and out of control. But I needed to be able to work with multiple things. Namely, I have this big document of random stuff that I tried to keep organized and then wasn't. And then I have my other document over here, which is what I've decided to use for my notes for tomorrow. So, where did I leave off? So for tomorrow's session, this is where we'll start. I have a journalist NPC that I need to design. I guess it's what do I want to play? They're going to be very excited. Maybe they're a fanboy or girl. I'm going to take my... turn off the highlighter. I can show you something. Actually, there is a website that is very good for helping with creating NPCs. Let me find it really quick. See if I even have it saved here. I know we have it linked. Bookmark. We have it linked in the Discord chat, so I should just go there. Okay, there. I haven't had my tea yet, guys. I've been getting ready to come and chat. Let's see. It would be, if you're in a Discord server, you can go to running the game. That's where we have a lot of stuff tagged. Running the game. Or pinned, rather. So, like dungeon map stuff, character, monster generation. World generation. Oh, I thought it was here. What the heck, guys? I know we did one. Is this it? I mean, this works. I had a better one. I actually had a picture with it. Let me see. Is it Kassoon? That sounds familiar. There's no picture. If someone's watching and knows what it is, let me know, because there's a specific one that... Click to start. Oh, there we go. Female... Maybe there'll be a halfling. That'd be kind of fun, a halfling. Lightfoot. Adult. Oh, it even has a job. Is journalist on here? not on here. I'll just say any. And they will be chaotic good. Generate. Here, I can show you guys this though. Let me remove Scrivener. There we go. So, Baringa Hornblower, female lightfoot halfling. She's not going to be a herder, she's a journalist. So, this probably isn't really going to work. At least not her description. Let's see personality. She gets by with a little help from her friends and believes it is important to take everything in moderation. Yeah, okay. That's really fun. That's a good one. I like that. Negatherium. There's a specific one that I'm thinking of that I really liked. Alright, fine. I'll just use one of these. Alright. I like the idea of it being a halfling. So this is another one, NPC generator. Random gender, it doesn't matter what gender. Good alignment. How about a funny plot hook? Occupation. Profession. Professional. Is it in here? Torturer. Yikes. Innkeeper, Berkshire, banker. Is there no, like, journalists in Fantasyland? Nobody wants to be a journalist. How about working class? No. What else could it be under? Not entertainer. Storyteller. I guess that would work. That's the closest thing. Alright, generate that. Who do we have? We've got Jeffrey Fenwick, a 20-year-old half-elf storyteller. He has extremely long, dyed purple mohawk and gray eyes. He has smooth chocolate skin. That's not a good description. Stands about 5'1". Oh, tall halfling. And has a regular build. Has a sharp, slightly beautiful face. Has a slight hunch. Probably take some of that stuff. Ooh, he's got good ability scores. I feel like that's a bit high for a commoner. I'd probably just use this commoner stat block, if I'm honest. It's not going to be anyone who's going to come and talk to them. You shouldn't need a stat block. He zealously worships goddess of agriculture. I don't think so. He is a very good diplomat and always works toward resolution of conflict. He is a perfectionist. He stretches the truth to tell a good story. He's a pet dog companion named Maggie. That's kind of fun. Plot hook. He is being constantly pranked by a leprechaun. That's pretty funny. Alright. That's this generator. If I'm honest, I am not ecstatic about that. So I just, let's see. Any gender. Leaning into the half-elf. Halfling. If I was more awake, I'd probably do something. NPC. See, it doesn't need to be crazy. I like the idea of him being chaotic good, not that it really matters. He's not a hero. Average. Come on. 1-to-1. This is not... Oh my goodness. Generate that. Give me that person. Tommy Tallfellow. Male halfling. He is a pot-bellied western man with a big hulking figure and broad shoulders. He is renowned for his bright gray suits and hats. He sports a flat-top haircut. His amber eyes lackadaisically let the world flow into them. It's kind of nice. I like that. He is an apothecary first and foremost. He believes firmly that knowledge should be universal. He never wears the same outfit twice unless he absolutely has to. That's really funny. Born in the West to an apothecary, Tommy learned a great deal about his mother's area of expertise. His first spouse was a tailor. They had one daughter, but his spouse won total custody. Without his spouse to temper him, he grew out of control. Since then, he had sought to make the best life. Halfling compassion is motivation and a strong sense of loyalty to halfling people. Ideals: athletic, artistic, optimistic. Flaws: racist. Bonds: job, family. Occupation: apothecary. Voice: a slow speaker. I kind of like that. I think I'll use this as a base. I'm going to copy it over. But I'm going to tweak it because I'm not 100% sold on this fifth. But I like this as a base. So let's see. I'll just click back over to Scrivener, and under NPC Journalist, I'm going to copy that over and remove this link. Get rid of the hyperlink. Come on now. Ugh. Oh, he needs his name. I like his name is Tommy. That's fun. NPC Journalist. Tommy. Where is it? Tommy Tall Fellow. Fellow halfling male. Description. I'm gonna change his description. I'm not totally... I like the pot-belly Western man. He's pot-bellied with... He's not a big hulking figure. He's a halfling, guys. But I like it that he's broad-shouldered. Pot-bellied with broad shoulders. So he's not... Hulking is not what I would describe a halfling. That sounds like... Yeah. Anyway. He is renowned for his bright gray suits and hats. That's funny to me. I don't think he'd be renowned, though. Oh, maybe he is. Maybe he's a famous journalist. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, I like that. He's a famous journalist. He sports flat top haircut. That sounds horrible. He's renowned for his bright gray suits and hats. I don't think he has much hair. He mostly wears his hats. Which sits on top of a mop of white hair. Rumored to be dyed. His amber eyes lackadaisically take in the world, flow into them. Let the world flow into them. That's a fun thing. He is not an apothecary first and foremost. He is a journalist first and foremost. He would believe knowledge should be universal. Journalist first and foremost. I like that. We need a good look for him too. Find some art. I'll probably end up having to draw him because that's always what happens. Did I just... Because they're all going to be really nice. Nice looking and friendly because it's all character art. And everybody likes their character to look super nice. Did I just see... Yeah, okay. If I have time, I'll draw him. Halfling, compassion, strong sense of loyalty. He doesn't have loyalty to his people. He has loyalty to his story. So his motivation is to get the story. There's a reason that he would be famous. That he's well known. So what's the name of the paper he works for? I think that's something that we need. And they're in Waterdeep, so there's actually probably some good ones. Broadsheet. Waterdeep broadsheets. Let's just, I think they're... The Vigilant Citizen, the Blue Unicorn, Daily Luck, Northwind. Oh, I like Daily Luck. That's fun. Yeah, the Waterdeep Wazoo, I think, is one that's well known. But I like the Daily Luck. And Apothecary. Here's expertise. His first spouse was a tailor. He had $1, 1 total custody. Spouse temperament, control. No. So what really happened is that they had a daughter, and his spouse won total custody, because Tommy was 100% married to his work. Tommy's ambition was the undoing of their marriage. He currently writes for the Daily Luck. Ideals: athletic, artistic, optimist. I like him being an optimist. He could be artistic. I don't think he's particularly athletic. Maybe he's a little bit. The spin is his ideals. Flaws. I don't think he's probably racist. Although... if he is, he'd be secret about it. This flaw. He's self-important. Bond, job. Job is his bond. Absolutely. And his occupation is journalist. I don't think he's a slow speaker. I think he's a fast speaker. But he'd be a good listener. The Swan's Trumpet. Oh, I like that. Hey, Bobicus. Swan's Trumpet. That's fun. How are you this morning? Okay, let me fix that. Okay. So that's Tommy. Done. So that's gonna be the first NPC. That's what I'm gonna open the game with. Is well, once we finish sorting out player characters, because essentially it's gonna be like a little mini session 0 in between. Gotten 6,000 words in 7 days. Well done. I don't have the capacity to do nano. I think that would be fun. That is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, well done. Cheers. Okay, excuse me. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute so I have some of my toast, because I haven't actually eaten anything yet. But you can look at my notes if you want. Or keep chatting. I'll be a second. Yeah, sorry. It's hard to manage with I don't know, knowing exactly how to show things that's worthwhile. I'm gonna be making a bard now, because in the story, one of the player characters is getting married, and so he's having. I'm gonna have a bard come to entertain them. Put my headphones down. And so I need to build one. Let's see. So I'll make sure I'm looking at the right thing. So I'll use this one again. Maybe I'll make this character female. Any race. Bard. They're gonna be neutral good. Yeah. Generate. Set me up. Puyet Breeden. Female half-orc. That's kind of fun. I don't know about the name. She is a small woman, but exceptionally fit. She wears a white armored bodysuit with a simple tan line shooting up the back, back and down. With a simple tan line shooting up and back down. Okay. Her hair is red and very short. Her green eyes show the wear and tear of somebody lonely with a great burden to carry. Personality, she goes out of her way to put a smile on everyone's face. There's no one she won't accept into her heart. Her home and work are filled with various knickknacks she acquired through the years. She cares a great deal for her adopted teenage son. Oh, that's nice. History. She is the product of a well-kept family trust fund and, as such, has never really known need. Being born in the East, she completed her medical training abroad so as to avoid the war. She returned after the war, having achieved medical proficiency. She was a general practitioner in the East for years until she, through no fault of her own, lost a patient who had a very powerful family. Rather than risk reprisal, she made her way south. Due to her spouse's obsession with being a laborer, they were divorced and she won custody of her son. She worked as a dyer and she later adopted a second son. Motivation. To reunite with her absent father, her spouse's relatives view her with great suspicion. That feels... I don't know. There's some good stuff there. I like the description. And I like parts of the personality. I don't think... I like the beginning of it. I'm going to take just the beginning of it. And I'm going to... Let's see. Have her fall in love with the groom and try to win him over before the wedding. Oh, that would be funny. But the thing is that I need them to listen to her story. And not to make her an antagonist. Because, yeah, she's got a bit of a plot hook for one of the characters. So I don't want her to bring any drama. The drama is going to come into this story. It's going to be a very easy ease-in session for the group. This is halfway through their game. So, let's see. Bard. I do like the beginning of it. I want her to be likable. So she's not... I could have her hit on somebody else, though. That would be funny. Maybe I'll have her hit on... remove link. I could have her fall for one of the other players. Maybe Manticore. That would be hilarious because he is actually a very racist character. And so having a half-orc fall in love with him would be incredible. Yeah, I like that. Maybe she's got a thing for nobility. I'm going to have this do it again. Half-orc, bard, neutral good, female. Do it again. Cansif Stafford. I don't know about these names. This slender woman is about 5'4", sporting black clothing slightly heavier than average wear. Her hair is cut close to her head. Her face is covered beneath a completely black helmet. That doesn't sit. Calm and collected, she is a well-trained barber. She misses her home and complains about freezing weather, even in summer. See, I feel like this is making less NPCs and more of trying to make adventurers. It does not work. Alright, let's go back to let's go back to my search. We'll try Kassoon now. No, that was what I was using. I was using Kassoon. Let's go back. Let's see what this one is. Generators, D&D Compendium. Okay. Let's see what this one is. Oh, it has a list of them. Those are for names. Random characters. Which one did I use? See, I just want to find the one that I used before. I'll just click through these. RPG Tinkerer. We'll just see how these all work out. And I just did that one. NPC background character. I'm keeping with 5e though. We'll look at the NPC generator that is not for 5e. And I don't need that. Okay. Page not found. Fair enough. Let's just click to the main one. RPG Tinker. NPC options. Minstrel would work. Strength, no, I don't support non-combative. I guess he'd be an artisan. Or she. So let's see. That's right. It's a minstrel because I'm making a bard. Keep up, Sarah. I'll check over on my comments in just a moment. Halfling. No. Half orc. There it is. Who barbs the barber? A barbarian barber. I like that idea. That's funny. I'm not gonna worry about those. Nope. Hit dice 20. 1. Build it. Alright, Is it a rule? Fair enough. Fame and glamour. The minstrel is... Oh, those are special abilities. This isn't gonna do what I want. I want more of... Oh, about. Nope. That's building stat blocks. Which is handy. I can see that being very handy. This one... Oh, critical hit and misses. That's fun. An NPC. I want to conjure an NPC. True neutral half-orc. Gregarious personality. Quirk. Starts every sentence with actually. That sounds really obnoxious. Bond. Signet ring of my father's guild. Impatient. I lost my faith years ago. Okay. I don't think that was going to work quite. Oh, here we go. Oh, story. Randomize. Full name, alignment. They're going to be, I think I saying neutral good. Does not matter. Relative age. Adult. I'll do middle, I want them to be older. Because they've been around collecting stories, so they'll be older. Female. Personality. They have... I don't know. It can be anything. This is intense. It's got a career path. Courtesan? Merchant, shopkeeper, craftsman. Current family situation. Oh, I see. You can write the story. Oh, that's fun. I don't need a big giant story. I just need an NPC. Let's see what it does. Full name is neutral, good, older female, motivated by the desire for power. She has a methodical and truthful personality. The item she values most is a tool. The individual whom she values is a pet. She grew up in a strict home outside a large town. See, this is super intense. She's not going to be a big part of... I mean, maybe they'll latch onto her. I don't know. Okay, so that's that one. That is super intense. That's drlgraphics.com. Whoa. Random character generator. Oh, cool. This one has a picture. And you can pick which books. Select what books it comes from. And you can, was it adventure modules? Eberron. That's really fun. And this is, can I, personality, show personality, character type, is it civilian, race randomizer, weighted? I already know what I want it to be. Human ethnicities, standard, sure. Show, right, this is, oh, here we go, gender, female, half-orc, generate. Does it update everything? Oh, it does. Oh, cool. Even comes with the art. I like this one. So this is tetracube.com. Oh, sorry, bub. I found something called belt-fed NPC generator. One of the backgrounds of sibling of the chosen one. I like that. That's funny. It's a perfectly valid way of speaking. Actually, yeah, it's just annoying. Is it called belt-fed NPC? Generator raider. Belt-fed. This is fun. Let's see. Oh, this, there's no way to filter it down. Human male bard. Oh, that's funny. Ikram. Guild graduate. Loves elves. Always lets out an involuntary nervous laugh before talking. Tells stories with no point or conclusion. Thrives in cold weather. Hates warm weather. Studied in illusion magic. Am I qualified? I most certainly am. Do I have experience? Define experience. This is great. Subject matter expert. Advantage on history and arcana knowledge checks, including insight checks if relating to a function of a device. Trait. Has won many awards for hard work in my field. I don't think he actually has. Knowledge should be shared and free to everyone. Where there are secrets, I must document them and unveil the truth. That sounds really good for my my journalist. I'm going to copy that over. Back to my journalist. I'm going to swap out my ideals for that. There you go. One day I'll be the one people read about. Wow, my passion in my work is more important than anything and anyone else. That's funny. That's a good one for random ones. Belt-fed NPC generator. That's great. I do like this one because then I can actually say what I want, which is helpful. So let's see. Olga Stormwind. My tea's already getting cold. Okay, I think I will take some more of the personality quirks from here because I liked their story. NPC Bard. So, I think we've settled on a few things. NPC Bard is going to be a female half-orc who has a thing who is attracted to nobility and money, which is why I think they would go for Manticue. It's hilarious. Alright. They studied okay. Come on, stop. Studied illusion of magic. Description: she is a small woman, but exceptionally fit. I don't like the armor. She's not wearing the armor. I think she wears very fine clothes. Brightly colored. There's a large bag with books that she's writing her stories in. With the books and journals. She's got juggling pins. Clothes. So her clothes, she's gonna wear trousers so she can do tumbling. She's proper blouse. And I just want to draw all of these characters now. Description: she's a small one but exceptionally fit. She wears fine and brightly colored clothes, trousers, and a tight blouse, and carries a large bag with books and journals. Large bag, which holds books and journals, juggling pins, and other bardic tools. Her hair is red and very short. Her green eyes show the wear and tear of someone lonely with a great burden to carry. I like her. I almost want her for an NPC. I think I might spend. Oh, we only have 10 minutes left. I might stay on a little bit longer. Let's see. Personality: she goes out of her way to put a smile on everyone's face, and there's no one she won't accept into her heart. That's actually probably a good spot. She needs a name. She's a talker. With lots of stories. I think she was an adventurer. She has adventured. But she likes the collecting of stories. They're very similar to the journalist, but she much more wants to make people happy rather than anything else. So let's see. I need a name for her. NPC half-orc bard. Let's go look at some. So this one, I don't like that one. Let's look at some name generators. Actually, the one that I do like, just the standard fantasy name generator. You get some really funny ones there. Yeah, this one. I haven't used that one. Look at it. This is the one that I use all the time for everything. And it's great. They did a really good job on this. Fantasy and folklore. I want a half-orc name. Half-orc. Get on the bottom. Female names. Because then you get some really weird... I feel like someone just went on the keyboard and came up with a bunch of stuff. Let's see. See if anything jumps out. And if anyone has suggestions, I'm clicking back and forth to the list. Let's see. Neutral Bradley? Let's see what the neutral names are. Thex, Newell, Endosh, Thenolt, Bird, Sem. I kind of like Sem. Maybe I'll do Sem. She probably needs a much more grand name though, because she's a bard. If anything, it'd be like a stage name. Thuthio. Suthio. Suthio? Suthuo. Nusi. Zevrut. I could give her kind of an accent, couldn't I? Zevrut. Zevrut Aga. Fush. Zevrut. Kind of want something more memorable, but that's kind of fun to say. Zevrut. Zevrut. Aga. No. Not Aga. Soshtul. Huli. Ooh, Huli's nice. Huli Zevrut. Yeah, I like that. Huli Zevrut. Bard extraordinaire. So there we go. We've got the NPC Bard who will tell the story about Ray's family and history. She's got quite a big spot. So this is I want to make sure that looks different. Oh, let me make it bigger so you guys can see a bit better. Okay. And I'm going to highlight this in a different color. Oh, that's text color. I guess I could do text color. Let's do dark green for NPC information. That's a good idea. Text color. So I'm right clicking and going dark green. Font color, quite handy. I'm going to remove this highlighter to see if, but I will bold that. So I have the name bolded. Because then I also have the names bolded down here. Maybe I should leave that highlighted. I'm just trying to make it so it's easier for me to see when I'm running it. Huli Zevrut. NPC Bard. I'm going to put the name there before the description. She's attracted to nobility and money. She wants to keep everyone happy, but she has the things she likes, right? That's fair enough. Fair dues. Oh, people were supposed to send me what they want. So essentially tomorrow's session, what I'll be doing with my players. Oh, you're still looking at that. What I'll be doing with my players is checking on characters and character sheets because everyone has leveled up to level 7. We haven't played in several months. And so we're doing essentially downtime between the end of Waterdeep Dragon Heist and then their next adventure. And so during that downtime, I know the player playing Bray talked about a wedding because his character's lost love, he saved her from a big bad. And she was feeble-minded and then she got healed. And the end of the very last session of our game, she came back into their tavern. They looked across the room and saw each other and then embraced. And so that was like credits rolled. So when I asked everybody, it's like, okay, we're going to do some downtime. Let me know what your characters want to do during that time. And so immediately the player was like, a wedding. I was like, oh, yay. Bray and Kate are going to get married. But there's a few things that will need to happen for that. And so we'll have a wedding, which is when this Bard's going to show up, so that's going to be a big Bray moment. I also have visions and nightmares for that character. Selimir, I haven't heard what he wants to do. Zorskax is going to be down by the docks learning how to not sail a ship. He's going to watch people and assume he knows what he's doing. I've been talking, that's my husband's character, Ted, and so he's, it's going to be ridiculous. But I have, we could make him. There's a dwarven salesman who will be taking Zorskax around to buy ships, and I'm hoping that's when Fergus's character, who's being introduced, he'll show up around then, and I'm hoping he's going to assume that Zorskax knows what he's talking about, because I think that'd be hilarious. But they'll hear about this also fabled ship that has been lost to sea, that they may want to go and find. And I believe, let me go back to my outline. Yeah, because I have a vision for Selimir. See, the swirling mist of a variety of colors, glittering in sparks, fire and water, buffeting you from all sides. You hear a voice of many layers speaking through you. Speaking to and through you. There is someone who needs you. There's a call. There is a connection. You must go. You feel the weight suddenly appear in your hand. You feel the weight. You feel a weight suddenly appear in your hand, and you look down to see your spectral sword. He's a Hexblade Warlock. However, it's more solid now, appearing closer to what you recognize from illustrations of Elminster's weapon, the Lion Sword. It raises the arcane glow humming around it, into the depths. And your sight is pulled through space suddenly, through Waterdeep, out to sea, to a collection of islands, and crashing into the depths below. Go, save them. And that'll be his vision. So he'll get a job from his patron, which is essentially Mistra. Mistra mixed with Elminster. So I will do that with him as well, which I'm going to copy this and move it over to Selimir. And then I've got this new character. Then I have my tale from the Bard. And it's a girl. She'll tell them about some of the juicier details. Right. So we've got. Oh, that's right. I was gonna make this. So I've when they go out to buy a ship, because they want to go out to the sea, because they want to go after somebody from the last game. I'm going to have a dwarven salesman named Thamdal Ruts selling ships to Zorskax and whoever else is with him. It's like, I've got just what you're looking for. Takes some used ships, junkers, while the other players are shopping for a boat. And then a grizzled Leonin sailor speaks to them. I wonder if there's some pictures of a Leonin sailor. Let's go look at some more art. And then I'm going to wrap this up because I have other things I want to do today. So let's see. I think that'd be cool. It's gonna make him Tabaxi, but I feel like we have Tabaxi coming out of our ears now at this point. These are so cool. Fantasy characters. Yeah, my tea is properly cold now. Yeah, these are all warriors I want a sailor. Oh look, that guy's got a fake arm and a missing arm. That's fun. What's that from? Oh, it's Monk. These all feel very Thundercats. Man, do I have to paint everything? Maybe that's all I'm gonna do tonight. Is I'm just gonna be painting. I can paint in front of all you guys, so spend a few hours sketching up some things. These are fun though. Because that's, I mean, I just want him old. I want an old grizzled sailor. Let's just type old in. They're all, I mean, they're pretty badass. None of them quite work though. Never mind. Put Scrivener back up. So what else do I need for tomorrow? I need to know what they want to do. I have a few things set up. I don't know if a character's, if Lee's bringing Tabaxi instead, his Tabaxi rogue, then I'll have to ride him in. But I can work, I mean, that's one thing, is to say you can work with your players. I think I've done everything that I can for tomorrow. I guess what I could do, I could also look at, let's have a look at, I'm gonna open up, what that thing is called, as Foundry. Let's see, because we're playing in person, but I can still show them maps and things, and I can check music and whatnot. Let's see if it'll open. Yeah, I might end up having to check that off of the stream because it's gonna take an age. Oh, because everything slows down anyway. Close this. Yeah. Stop. Where is it? Anua? No. Waterdeep. I need to rename that. Okay. Because I think they're mainly going to be... We don't really need maps tomorrow. Oh man, I don't think that was right. Oh, I did type it right. Good. Yeah, I just need to, we need to get the characters sorted. I don't think there's anything else that I can really do right now. I mean, I can prep more about, go on out. I'll be there in a minute. Go, go, go. Go. Thank you.
That was strong.
Yeah. Let's see. This is Gentleman's Rest. Alright, Sparkle Gem and all the other characters. It's a mess. I'll have this for me to reference. So that's mainly what I'll be using it for. Oh, it's gonna load sources. Okay. Sword Coast. Oh, that's gonna take an age. So, what I've done at this point is that I broke out different scenes that I wanted to happen to kind of set up the rest of the campaign. So I have visions for various characters that have access to visions. I have some additional information about characters' families, mainly Bray. I do have stuff for Kynan, but it sounds like that might not be necessary. And I have scenes kind of laid out for different players as well. And then anything that they bring to the table, we'll be able to do with them as it comes out. So that should be fun. And I will be back in 2 weeks for the next round of this Behind the GM Screens, and I can tell you how the game went and what I'll be prepping at that point for it, maybe making maps. I might be online drawing some characters this evening. We'll see. But otherwise, you can join me this afternoon for GM's chat. You can bring questions and anything like that you would need answered that has to do with tabletop role-playing games. And until next time, I'll see you later.